All right, good morning. So I'm going to say this right here and I'm going to say this right now. And you know what? Um, all of my current clients that I am working with knows about this incredibly stupid situation that has been going on with these internet stalkers who honestly don't have any real power over me. Okay. But the back and forth and going through all this up and down, that shit is over. And I'm gonna tell you something, okay? I know we like for things to be a surprise, but since these people want to do things publicly while lying because they're too weak, if you really had the power to come at me and if you really had the power to fight with me, you wouldn't have to bring your scary ass online and say anything now, would you? So the one thing that I am, guys, is that I am an excellent mind reader, and I be knowing what people's intentions are. I am very good at reading people's intentions, and part of the intentions of these people, the gang stalkers, which usually that is their intention. It's not far off from classic gang stalkers, only these people are very mentally ill and deranged, right? But the intention is to try to stigmatize me, isolate me, try to put some kind of evil eye, which I am the fucking evil eye. I'm a fucking cancer, but it's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? The evil eye is actually not a bad thing, but it seems like to me, and tell me if you guys have not noticed this, because we're gonna work this shit out before Christmas. It seems like to me what these nakers are trying to do with the monkey as their spokesperson is they're trying to sort of like isolate me, have people either afraid of dealing with me to try to make it seem like I got bad spirits on me or something or bad juju or something. Or another thing that they like to do is they try to make it seem like, oh, we're so much trouble and we're stalking this bitch. And if you get involved with this bitch, we're going to be a problem. So, first of all, fail, 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 and more fail. You have no idea. Let me tell you something. You have no idea who God is, but you getting ready to fucking find out. Oh, it is time, baby. It is time for these people to learn, to learn. Okay. Now, just FYI, even if I would have left social media and, got a regular job or whatever, which my spirits won't let me, God won't let me do that because I'm doing exactly what God wants me to do. And I trust God. Otherwise, I wouldn't be healing people of some of the most horrible afflictions. So we can't get into that because, this is YouTube. The monkey posted something on his wall talking about it must be me. No monkey, no monkey. I was born on a Thursday. I have always been successful at everything I've ever done. I've always had great jobs. You can't change that. My company, Divine Services, as a healer and as a spiritual advisor, I have always been successful at everything that I have done. I have never had problems with homelessness or struggle. So I wasn't born with that. Nobody cursed me with that, and you can't curse me with that either because as you can see, you're having quite a hard time and it's going to get worse on you. Matter of fact, I didn't even have issues really in my adult life, like with and keep in mind back when I was on housing assistance, because yeah, of course I was on housing assistance. I am gonna buy a house. You can't stop me from doing that, you desperate monkey. Um, but I began, even on housing assistance, having trouble with landlords because these people called my landlord. Y'all remember when I moved to Lawrence? And those ignorant ass people called my landlord. Y'all gonna end up in jail. But see, I think jail is too good for y'all. I think a nice long trip to hell is better. I never had, like when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, and irresponsible. I had a few issues, you know what I'm saying? But when I became an adult and had children, I kept my home secure until these people came along. So uh this monkey, the monkey and several others in that group are the ones that have vagabond spirits on him. This is the reason why I do not fucking talk to that dude. This is the reason why I do not deal with him. And funny how I was doing great in my life before he came in. Notice how everything was going great before I allowed the monkey in my house. In fact, monkey, why do I have to come on here and remind you every other month that if it were not for me, you would have never even got that fucking 7 bedroom house? Let's talk about how you came to me and asked for my spirit's permission before you got that house. Remember that, monkey? Do you remember that, monkey? Do you remember? Do you remember how I was the one that assisted you in getting that house? Because why did you come to me and wish for it to my spirits? So you wouldn't have never even got that goddamn house or none of that money. And I helped you sell your house quicker. You didn't really get that much money from when your mama passed away. You got a bulk of your money when you sold your house, when you came to me and asked my spirits to help you sell that house. Literally, we were going through COVID at that time, remember? We were going through COVID at that time. So it was literally a miracle that you had sold that little shitty house. So, like I said, you will always owe me a debt. We done got up to $1 billion debt that you're gonna take into fucking several lifetimes owing me. Okay? So pussy, monkey pussy, pussy monkey. It's you. Funny how my uncle wasn't even like, my uncle was so happy to have us here until you called. You know why? Because you got shit on your breath. You got dookie on your breath, and you filled with bad spirits, and that's why you can't never come around me. And see, I done already cleansed you out of my womb. It's been almost 5 months. You are done. You are gone. You loser. How you gonna sit up here and get with, like, that was so dumb. Like literally a smart man that's intelligent, that is not a psychopath, would have chosen either the woman. I didn't want to be with you. You knew that. You knew I didn't want to be with you, but you still should have chose the high road. Okay, because the all that fuck shit you did, you finding out now it ain't worth it. And I don't know why you trying to take it out on me, trying to be extra ruthless towards me. It ain't my motherfucking fault. I don't deal with men like you. I will cuss your ass out up and down the fucking road. I sure the fuck will. But I am very regal, and you are a low-lifed, unintelligent bum. Okay, and you so desperately want somebody to take that negative fucking karma that you got. I ain't gonna never do it. So I don't know what to tell you, and nobody in my family is. So here's what I wanted to talk about right here and right fucking now. I don't give a fuck about you trying to come out in social media trying to make it seem like y'all all badass and shit when the whole world knows that a bunch of stupid asses attacking one person. And obviously, I am like literally a million times stronger than all of y'all put together. That doesn't mean that I don't that y'all don't need to be shabloinked. Doesn't matter if y'all weaker than me. You need to shut the hell up and quit being disruptive and problematic. Mike, I don't want to come on here and talk about any sexual activity with you. Trust me, I don't think about it. You think about it. I don't want to talk to anybody in that group. And I promise you, I wanted to come by real quick and make this promise. I'm going to go smoke my cigarette and have the rest of my coffee. I wanted to come and make a promise to you that I don't give a fuck if you have a million man fucking march. You will always lose up against me. Mike, you can sit up there and go, oh, she worships the devil and she practices witchcraft. Mike, when it comes to righteousness, you don't have a prayer with me. See, you don't have to be a Christian to be righteous, right? We all know that. Come on now. Okay. So, you know what, Mike? Um, Obviously, you sitting over there. First of all, I see you putting your little cash app in the chat room and shit again because you're trying to make money off of me. You are going to be in for a fucking rude awakening. It ain't going to involve no goddamn fucking police. It ain't got to involve no fucking police. Your ass is fucking motherfucking grass, you bum. The only person is like how you gonna be a whole goddamn gang stalker? How you gonna be a nigga on here attacking a woman and you got the nerve to be calling somebody a bum? You are like the lowest scumbag ever. Keep talking shit about me. I would really suggest, Mike, you know what you need to do at this point? You need to take down all of your channels or either take down any content that you have up about me because they, and I'm not going to tell you who, but they are getting ready to strike your ass the fuck down. You better be very, very careful as well near any kind of energy poles, things of that nature. You better be careful, going near structures with power cords and shit. I don't have to be bothered with you. Okay? And you have done everything in your power, which you have done. You have done everything in your power to try to bring me down. And you know what's so fucking sad about you, Mike? Is that you're so fucking retarded that this literally started, all of this debacle started because I didn't want to eat a white woman's pussy. I'm going to repeat that. All of this debacle started because I did not want to eat a white woman's fucking pussy. I don't want to eat no woman's pussy. You started stalking me because of Tip Tap, remember? You need to let that shit go. I know you didn't have much of an identity. You still don't. And I understand that roaches, I'm going to tell you something about roaches and parasites. They typically lack self-awareness. They scurry around trying to gather up energy and food from other people. Mike, I've always taken care of myself. You haven't. That's what's so weird about it. You got that bum on here telling me that he needs to give me a teachable moment, even though I have supported myself financially during my entire adult life. These Negroes is very fucking delusional. By the way, bum, why would I need for your stupid ass to teach me any goddamn thing and you have never supported yourself as an adult male? Can you please explain that to me, bum? Who are you? What makes you think that I don't have men in my life to talk to me about things like that if I ever need a male's voice? Why wouldn't I already have that? I already have that. Okay? I don't need you, bum. Also, another thing, you can't give nobody advice on shit. You have never held down a household on your fucking own, and you didn't hold one down when you had a woman. You couldn't even go in 50-50 with Michelle. That's why she threw you out. And that lady had cheering with you. Okay? So shut the fuck up. Sitting up here thinking that somebody, I don't know Sansaray. I don't know her. You keep trying to, like, I've never spoken to Sansaray in my life. You know, I can tell by looking at her that she's under possession. I'm not under possession, bum. I am fully awake and I will fuck you up. And I don't give a shit about, you know what? I think what I'm going to go ahead and try to do is go ahead and get them charges filed against his girlfriend, too, because she never went to jail for showing up to my house with a gun. And in spite of what that monkey said, yes, I did file a police report over in Georgia for that incident. Yes, I did. The monkey tried to say that I didn't. I have the police report number and everything. I don't stalk your girlfriend, bum. Your girlfriend is with you to stalk me. You're a bunch of weirdos. And if you ever think that any of y'all are ever gonna do harm to anybody that I love, you got another goddamn thing coming. These are some sick people. And I've warned people about y'all. I have given express warning about you sick ass people. Now, why is this not coming on? Uh, did I do something wrong? Interesting. What did I do wrong? Or maybe this is the wrong. This might be the wrong screw that I'm putting in here. Y'all all need to go to jail as far as I'm fucking concerned. And y'all ain't nobody special. Y'all be trying to run around here and act like y'all got special, uh, legion over people and shit. You a bunch of fucking losers. I think the only reason why you have escaped. Oh, you know what? I think I got these batteries in here backwards. I think the only reason why y'all have escaped prosecution is simply because, you know, uh, because it's other things to worry about in this world, and y'all just going ham right now because the world is chaotic. But see, that's all right. The gods will get you because you do realize that God is trying to fix all of this chaos in the world. You do realize that, right? And then here come these dumbass dipshits. God hates all of y'all. I can promise you, God hates everybody in that fucking sector. I don't even want to hear y'all talk about no God. Because ain't none of y'all godly and ain't none of y'all about shit. I can promise you that. And you know what? If you are just now running into this situation in the past couple of years, even, you have to go back and research the entire history. Trust me, I've got plenty of proof of it, and I have police reports as well. I have police reports going back to 2012 on the black sector. Okay. So if you don't have, there we go. Yay. Oh. So if you don't have the correct info about these people, you need to find out. And I'll just keep exposing y'all to the public until y'all are either dead or in jail where you belong. Just like a bunch of ignorant knickerknackers don't know how to fucking stop shit from being escalated, and nothing should have ever been escalated. You just a bunch of strangers in goddamn social media. That's what I be talking about, man. I can't stand ignorant people. Ugh, fucking weirdos. I ain't never seen it. I swear to y'all, I have never, ever, ever seen people like this in the behavior in my damn life. Mike, I am over here working and I am saving up money to get my own place. Motherfucker, you can't make me homeless. You're gonna end up dead if you hey, that's what spirit wanted you to know. If you keep trying to spoil my plans in life and fuck with the people that I love, you're gonna end up dead. Just dead as a doorknob. People like you die all the time. Yeah, did y'all know that people like these people die all the time quietly? Was anybody else aware of that? We need some damn peace and quiet around here. Once y'all gone, it will definitely be a lot of peace and a lot of quiet. Once y'all are done, so and y'all are done. It's sad that a judge would have to tell you that the things that you do is illegal. The bum is so stupid. That bum is so dumb. You know what he said last night? He said that there was nothing illegal about doxing because it's public record. You are the dumbest idiot. Yes, that's exactly what do you okay, stupid bomb. First of all, doxing is giving out somebody's address to the public. It doesn't matter if it's public information. It's just literally doxing is illegal everywhere. And this stupid bomb came online and said, it's not illegal, it's public information. Yeah, it is, you stupid twit. It's still fucking illegal. Like, I ain't never seen such stupidity in my fucking life. And yes, you did dox me. Just because it's public record doesn't mean that you have the right to come to social media and release it to the public. That's called doxing, dummy. I can't, y'all. I just wanted to say that real quick. Mike, I have very good love. uh, what did you think that if you called me ugly, you was gonna all of a sudden make me unattractive just because you said I was ugly? Did you think that just because I lost weight from what I was dealing with in Georgia, with dealing with what I was dealing with, wasn't drug addiction? I just lost a bunch of weight. What did you think I wouldn't put my weight back on? I mean, would you think you could change the structure of my vagina? You really honestly think that you can attack and terrorize my family? And the only nightmare will be in your life, Mike. I swear to you. Crazy part about it is that he's been doing a lot of stalking for years. And to be honest with you, he fucks himself up. It all fucks him up. It never even really touches. It never even really touches us. It never does. And I got too many fish to fry. I got stupid ass practitioners. I'm not talking about anybody in that sector, but I have stupid ass practitioners doing work on me. I got to deal with clients. I got to deal with protecting my entire family and all of my loved ones. I don't have space for your bullshit, Mike. No, I don't want to come on here and talk about having sex with you. Why would I do that, Mike? And I've moved on to somebody else. And that's because you ain't moved on. Which who gives a fuck? Who cares? When have you ever had anybody, Mike? You've been stalking me since 2013. I am not your woman. I am nothing to you. And if you keep sitting over there being delusional, I swear to you, what I can predict, Mike gonna stand up out of the bed one morning. He just gonna fall down from a heart attack. I can see that shit happening to you. And I'm not saying that people that have heart attacks are bad people, but obviously your heart is bad. You do the most despicable shit. And you have said way too much negative shit about my children and my family to expect anything different. Like, this is the delusion I'm talking about. And then here's the thing. Who is he? Mike is a nobody. He's a powerless nobody with vagabond spirits and toxicity on him. Who cares? Guess what? You're trapped with your vagabond spirits. And then also, I want to make this last statement before I go. I have never been a part of that black sector. I have never doxed anybody. I have never filed a false CPS report. I have never filed a false police report against those people. And I have continued to let them know that I'm not an idiot. First of all, I wouldn't involve myself with a bunch of men calling women bitches and hoes. I ain't never been no prostitute. See, that environment would be for prostitutes. I'm sorry. No shade to my working girls that I like. That's an environment for prostitutes, though. A bunch of bum ass niggas sitting around talking about bitch suck my dick and all that. Man, no, no. Mm-mm. I like men that are regal. Well, I would envision my man smoking a cigar, sitting up chilling in front of my 12-foot fireplace. I don't want no old dirty ghetto bastard. Who the hell wants somebody like that? I ain't never wanted no man like that. Or some women like men like that though. Y'all remember that movie Sparkle? That black ass nigga laid up in the bed with sister. That, oh my god, that pissed me off. That's a good ass movie. If y'all ain't never seen Sparkle, I'm talking about the old version. The new one was good too. I think Beyonce is in the new one. I think that nigga sitting up there. She just laying there chilling, and he like, baby, I want you to crawl for me, And she's like, crawl for you. She's like, no. And he just started beating her up. Like, y'all like that kind of ghetto ass shit. Fucking low lives. Get the fuck out of my face. And then we sit up here and say, we gotta do better. We are already doing better. Y'all the one that's low life that goddamn vagabonds. And like I said, some women like that kind of shit. Like, I like a little excitement and drama, you know what I'm saying, with my man, but not no shit that's gonna put black eyes and shit. Don't be giving me no goddamn black eye and shit. I ain't into that. I ain't into that shit. I am not. I'm into good health and wellness. I'm into being well. That's a fact. So, Mike, do Right. Sorry about that. My phone went dead. My son wants me to stop responding to you, and I will. Um, but here's what I want to say. Mike was never my man. Mike could never be my man. Okay? When Mike would mention things like, baby, don't you want to have my baby? I say, yeah. See, notice how I never got pregnant? When Mike would say, don't you want to live with me? I'd be like, yeah. No, I just was saying that shit just, yeah, no. Okay, he knew the deal. Mike was never my man. In fact, Mike has proven himself to be an op. This is not a lover's quarrel. In fact, I had to pray many, many nights to get the hell out of Georgia. Period, end of story. Hooking up with Mike about nothing but instability into my life, even though the nigga didn't even live with me. So right off the bat, and most women ain't gonna admit, the women around him ain't gonna admit to this, but a lot of women are scared. They like, hell no, I don't want to hook up with somebody like that, and y'all know it. Okay, you're just a nigga making shit harder on you. Okay. Also, another thing I'm gonna say before I go is that I have never, ever, ever wanted to give the bomb fellatio. Let me say that before I go. Let me make this very clear. If you want to believe the bomb, but you're an idiot to believe anything that those people say. You know why? Have I ever told the bomb that in private conversation? I'm not talking about trolling the internet and fucking around and playing around on the internet just in a chat room. I'm talking about, have I ever spoken to the bum privately and tried to get with him? No, the bum got consistently rejected privately. Me speaking on the phone with him does not mean that there was a relationship, nor did I desire one. The bum had already been stalking me for 2 or 3 years, coming all up in my fucking inbox on Facebook. And y'all know the deal. If you got a nigga doing that, any of them in that sector, but I guess any male in social media, just don't talk to them. Big mistake. You never know. Okay, never know what they could possibly be up to, or what kind of psychopath they might be. I have never desired the bomb, and truthfully, I've never desired Mike. So, I think that a part of the photoshopping of the photos and trying to make me look funny and weird in the photos. Hey, Stefan, trying to make me look weird in the photos is because Mike knows that he's a very unattractive man inside and out. And he wanted to put in on the illusion that anything that he said was the truth. And so I must be telling the truth because she's down in the same category as me. Because Mike knows that not only is he unattractive, but he's also broke as the fuck and has no job skills and no business sense. That's a fact. Okay. So pretty much, he wants to, because Mike himself be trying to claim me. That's why he's still going live. And so he has to say, you ugly, because Mike, and look, I got a picture of you that's photoshopped, because he wants to convince people that I am in the same caliber as him, and I'm not. In fact, I was absolutely fucking disgusted. He would try to come. I don't mind kissing my man with morning breath if he's cute, but Mike would try to come over with. How do you leave your house and go over to a woman's house with morning breath? It was absolutely disgusting, and that's the truth. And Mike can. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Is he gonna come on here and try to convince you by trying to bully me? But that's how I feel. That's how I've always felt. And I just think that it's a bunch of ignorance. And I also believe that a lot of those people in that sector are very racist. No, I am not a part of that sector. And see, that's how I'm going to fuck y'all up and curse all of y'all. Everybody in that sector is cursed because y'all have a lot of negativity and toxicity going on in this sector that involves racism. Why in the fuck would any black woman worth her salt or any melanated woman or Native American woman want to be a part of a group of people like that? Like, why would I want to do? You think I want to come online and argue with racists every day? Who the fuck does that? Not me. I ain't about to argue with no racists. Go ahead and hate black folk, honey. But you need us, don't you? I feel like everybody on this earth needs every other race. Like, even though a lot of the races, a lot of people from different races are fucking going crazy, but I think that we make up the ecosystem. Like, I think that we all balance each other out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a sensible, intelligent person, though, right? And I can't wait to get it will be soon. It will be soon, motherfuckers. I will be away at my goddamn lake house, not thinking about you motherfuckers. Got me fucked up, this stupid ass shit. So, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much my last response to it. If you need to know anything about what they talking about, I made 2 lives about the whole thing with my uncle. I'm done talking about it. I am not a fucking slave. That's another thing. Like, I can't, and that's why I don't like people in social media. They're just looking for clicks and views. We're slaves. Like, that's for clicks and views. In real life, I'm not nobody's fucking slave. Nobody is. What the fuck are you? And the slaves, the spirits of the slaves be like, what? They be like, and I believe that when black people say that, when anybody says that, I believe that they get reminded of what slavery really fucking is. I mean, if you got some kind of kink about slavery, then go right ahead and be a slave. I don't like that shit. So I don't want to be a part of that. And you can't force me. And my spirits will fucking destroy you. Try to make me a part of that shit. Try to ever tell me that these people just, you are a part of, who the fuck you think you are? No, I'm not. No, I'm definitely not. Say it again. Every time you say that, your throat gonna close up on your motherfucking ass. Say that shit some more. Say anything. Say anything. Dummies. We are completely and totally disassociated. I don't fuck with none of y'all weirdos. And if you're here because of that sector, or if you like that shit, hey. Mm-mm. We can't rock with each other. Mm-mm. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say real quick. I'm about to take me a nap. I'm tired. I only got a few hours of sleep. I'm tired as hell. I gotta go. Get off my dick. Y'all could never, ever, 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 ever captivate or hold captive me. You could never. Goodbye, Black Sector. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye, Mike. Bye. All right. For the rest of y'all, love you guys. See y'all later. Bye.